Alright, well, usually when I start my streams, I usually have like some theme playing, essentially some like intro music while I'm getting things set up here. This time I actually have the game open and you've just been listening to the game sounds thus far, which is why there's the dinging sound, which is the sound when you switch between appendages. Because I did actually take the time to look a little bit into how overdrive works. I'm still very, very rusty at it. I think I understand the general idea now with how to use this mechanic right here, but I don't think that I'm at a point quite yet where I can use it like super well and effectively. But I've just kept this dude targeted in combat so I could like build up the secondary cooldowns on these arts here. Was the case to try it out with max TP potentially? Because I mean, even if I don't get to like, you know, properly do overdrive kind of stuff, if we can take out this guy, I'll still give a whole bunch of experience and stuff, I figure. So I'm gonna give it a little bit of a shot. That's what I'm gonna do. So smackaroo. So I'll go ahead and do that, and then do that for a whole bunch of count. Whoa. And then this for a bunch of count. Or not. Not a massive ton of count, actually. Crud. Crud. Ooh, aura right now. Dang it. Oh, man. Well, I wanted to use an aura there is what I actually want to do, but I mean, whatever. Whatever. Second try. Second try's the charm, maybe. Who knows? Go ahead and do that. I will use an aura this time. Never mind. No, I won't. I will in a hot second here. Or maybe I won't. Aura? Okay, that gave me a little bit of extra time, but yeah, as is, it doesn't really seem like I can build up enough count to, you know, actually do anything significant, though. Is quite frankly the case. I mean, go on, I do a whole bunch of that, I suppose. So it is kind of fun to play around with, but I don't really think that I can do anything significant with it quite yet, is the thing. And it might not be all that great of an idea of fighting Mr. Dudo here at this point. Go ahead and use that soul voice there. Yeah, might not be the best strat going after this dude thus far. But again, I am intrigued about trying out overdrive at this point. But like, yeah, I don't know if I can do it in a significant way at the moment, is the case, you know? I'm not quite certain if it can yet be done. Gonna go ahead and do that. Wow. Something like this. I'll go ahead and do that. Mayhap. Yeah, I can't really reliably build up a whole lot of count right now, unfortunately. I mean, yeah, I can't exactly keep it going for very, very long at this point. It would be nice. It would be neato, but I don't think that we can at this point. Wait, is this behind? Or is this, oh, no, this is from the side here. But, like, I do have a much better understanding of overdrive now, at least. Is at least the case. But, like, please miss me. Well, can I not use, is it because it's already active or something? I don't know why I couldn't use my, aura here. Well, yeah, that one lasted, like, super not very long at all. Hey, look, there's the probe here. I also finally took the time to like properly look into a secondary and tertiary cooldowns to now properly understand when you get the second side slash is just when you bring it up to that what party total. Were other people in overdrive maybe? And you get another use of this as well at the whoops. Maybe I shouldn't have used blood sacrifice twice in a row. Okay, so I'm not very good at overdrive right now. Right now, I'm not very good at overdrive, but I do have like a bit of a better idea how to get it going. And I feel a little bit more confident playing this here video game now that I know said thing. I can go after a tyrant right now, though. That I can do. I'll just get a whole bunch of TP there for free for a hot second. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't be going after these Siniculas. It's really funny considering the first tyrant in this game is a Sinicula. And it's just a level 5 thing, whereas all the other ones in the world are like these level 20 something or other thingamabobs, you know? Is kind of the case. I mean, I don't really need to use overdrive against you, so I don't really need to build up there. Exactly. We'll get the super awesome battle theme. Oh, nice flip there. As we'll get the Tyrant battle theme. But yeah, I'm just doing some late night chilling here tonight is what I figured that I'd do. Considering I do have class early tomorrow morning. I do have university shenanigans, so yeah, not gonna be streaming super duper long tonight, but I wanted to do like some late night chilling with Xenoblade Chronicles X. This is what I wanted to do. Just wanted to do some chilling here, quite frankly. So here we are. So here we are. This is why we are here in this situation now. So it's so hard to tell like what's the back here. Whoa. Sure, let's concentrate fire on the thingamabob. This is what we'll do. So boost TP with criticals. Ah, so that's just with criticals. With a sliding slinger, it does from the side like that, which allows me to do, say, something like this, maybe? Go back and forth? Can I do a thing here, maybe? Aura? There we go, there's the aura. Come on. Oh, dang it. Yeah, I'm not very good at them right now, but we'll improve. We'll get better. So, we'll get there. We will get there, though. I'm getting the general idea. I am getting the general idea, at least, so I mean, I'll just take that TP, thank you. I got the TP, right? Okay, I think I did. Anyway, what are we doing today? I actually don't know. Oh, I'm not actually clicked on the game. That would help for being able to check my map. Whoops. So, wait, what are the requirements for the next mission again? I don't even remember. Should I check some of the requirements for the next story mission in case something or other like that is something that I might like to do? Maybe. Mayhap. Let me check here real quick. Oh yeah, we can change out the barracks. Is something that we can do. So like 20% of Noctilum, a friend in need affinity mission. Is that one that I already did? I don't remember. Who's going crazy there? Is that Lao? Is that Lamau? Which one was a friend in need? Oh, this one. Oh. Lao's restricted. I guess he must like come into play in that at some point anyway. Okay, so I just gotta do like Noctilum and, you know, do that one mission that's like right in there, I guess. I wish I could see like quests on here. I do wish. But for now, I was just thinking like maybe I should just go around and accept some quests. Is maybe what I thought I should do. Mayhap, because I know that there was some around here, right? Yeah, like there's one there. Is that the one from L? Question marks? No, there's one from L later. This is what I'm thinking of right here. Is you gotta do L's conundrum, and you gotta have like some affinity with him in order to do that. Speaking of, we haven't actually looked at the affinity chart at all yet this playthrough. So yeah, this is the affinity with like the playable characters. Pathfinder and Fantastic Marksman who leads Team Belisarda. And then there's like all the other characters down there. All the other duos you meet along the way. That's not how that's supposed to... Oh, there we go. Now it says Doug. Okay. So yeah, all the Xenoblade games thus far have had an affinity chart. Some good, some bad. I don't remember what I thought about Xenoblade X's. I don't think Xenoblade X's is like an important required thing. Why does this say Justin? Are these like, huh? Yeah, Lynn? Harmonia? Yeah, again, playing it on this platform is not exactly perfect. Is this switching around different names? It is, isn't it? But yeah, I want to play this game someday, but now you must decide whether to buy a Wii U to play it before eShop closure, buy a physical disc that will surely only go up in price going forward. Oh yeah, I cleared out a bunch of stuff over here, but I just slapped, I forgot, I slapped Xenoblade X that I normally have set up here. There, I can go ahead and slap it back there, thinking about physical discs and stuff. Bam! There we go. That will surely go up in price going forward, or wait until after the Wii U eShop closes and hope that Monolith eventually republishes it on a later console. I think Monolith themselves has their hands full. Like, it is always possible that Nintendo themselves could get, like, some other group to just handle, you know, porting it over to the Switch or something like that. But it seems like Monolith Soft prefers the idea of, like, you know, remasters rather than direct ports, like we saw with, you know, Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, for example. Which, a Xenoblade Chronicles X remaster will be really nice, and maybe it could actually, you know, expand on the story and stuff, maybe, if that ever happened. But, you know, if it was a remaster rather than a direct port, then Monolith would want to handle it themselves. And Monolith seems to have their hands pretty full nowadays with all the different thingamabobs that they work on and such. They seem to keep pretty busy from what I can tell. And if it was a direct port over, which it might not be because it seems like Monolith doesn't like direct ports over. I mean, Nintendo could always get some other group to just be like, hey, how about you guys port over that Monolith Soft game? Or something like that. I know that, I think it was the director of Monolith Soft or something like that that was asked about the prospect of potentially bringing Xenoblade Chronicles X over to the Switch. He was asked about it, and it's like, is it something you thought about it? And he's like, yeah, definitely thought about it. And it's like, okay, so why hasn't it been done then? And his answer was money. That's the answer there. So, yeah, well, fingers crossed that one day would happen. But yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles X, in my opinion, is the most notable game on the Wii U that has not been brought over to the Switch. So I mean, we're gonna have like a small cutscene here. I guess we are. Ah, this open-air shop is delightful. It is truly the purveyor's paradise that I have been seeking. Salutations. Are you the proprietor of this charming boutique? We would make words at you. What? Look, buddy, if this is about the shop, can we do it later? I haven't got a thing to sell. Shelves are empty. Just like me. Wow. What happened to her inventory? Offer to help Regina if she needs it. Yeah, what happened to your inventory? My husband's a pathfinder. Was a pathfinder. He'd come back here with all sorts of weird junk, and I'd sell it. But some Xeno killed him, so yeah, no more junk, and no more husband. I'm done with all this. And I have no idea what I'm going to do now. If I can't keep the shop going, I need to find some other job, some way to support the blades. At least that's what I should do. But I just don't have the energy, you know? It's all I can do to just stand here and talk to you. Our condolences for your loss, my good woman, but this may just be the chance of a lifetime. You see, we have been collecting and producing works of the most exquisite sort for some time now, inventions and such mostly. And it is our fevered wish to sell them to the people of Earth at bargain seller prices. This store is a fitting vessel for the display and sale of said works, is it not? As such, we most hungrily request that you permit us to use the use of your delightful shop. Is this blue thing for real? My husband is dead. We ran this shop together. Why the hell would I let him walk in and take over? Ah, but is it not look at Lau, I forgot I gave him those glasses. Ah, but is it not sadder still to think of such a precious thing sitting idle? To let it fall into despair and ruin. Surely your late spouse would want the shop to remain open. Yeah, I suppose he might. We are presently in collaboration with the Manon on a certain secret device. It is a most exciting project that we assure you will benefit all of humankind. Please, my lady, place your trust in us. We promise that we will not, how do you say, miss the point? Express your trust and believe in L. Stop L from further harassing the grieving widow. I believe in L here, don't worry. You're a better person than me if you trust this weirdo. Still, I can see he's serious about the shop. I'll do it under one condition. Involves something my husband hoped to do as a pathfinder. I want you to develop Oblivia's frontier nav and push it past the 30% mark. What? Like, I guess just for like humanity in general, it sounds like such a weird thing. This makes me think about, wasn't there that one, I forget who it was, but there was like some big YouTuber that like faked his girlfriend's death, and he was just like, it was her dearest wish for this channel to hit 1 million subscribers, or 10 million, or something or other like that. She really wanted it for us after faking her death. So this is what, I don't know, all of a sudden that's what I thought of there. Hello, Mortis. Yeah, whoever that was. I don't remember the name. I do not at all remember the name. But this reminds me of, like, all he wanted was 30% of Oblivia to be surveyed. That's all he wanted in life, was 30% completion on Oblivia. He was always so dedicated, and I'm sure he'll rest easier knowing the work he left behind is done. All we need to do is bring Oblivia to 30% completion. Make Regina's wish a reality in order to secure a spot for L Shop. Okay, I mean, I'll just get to 30% at some point during my gameplay anyway, so I don't need to, like, specifically seek it out all that crazily right now. But we got our marriage certificate a couple weeks before the whale took off, but things were so chaotic we didn't get much of a chance to celebrate. He said that once his work on Oblivia's Frontier Nav was 30% done, once he reached 10 million subscribers, we'd hold a proper wedding and celebrate carving out a life for ourselves here on Mira. It's more a funeral than wedding now, but I still want it. So just come tell me when it's done. Okay. Well, okay, well, we accepted that quest, and now it's just explore 30% of Oblivia. That'll just happen throughout gameplay, so, like, I'll have that request, like, done by default at some point while I play. Is the thing, I can go accept, like, some other ones and stuff. But yeah, he was banned off of social media, really? Not say his name as he doesn't deserve the name spoken. Yeah, after something like that, I can agree there. I don't even know the name myself, and I don't think I care to know it, but I remember that was like a big drama thing that was going around on like the social media space for a little while. Oh sweet, I got a bunch of stuff and I got 30 points for, oh, I guess I have to, whatever, you can't, a little bit late now. But the 30% of Oblivia just made me think that, oh, you always give me data probes for your quests, don't you? Wait, really? That I didn't know. That seems very messed up there. Ah, Harmonia, perfect. I've got just the job for you. This last stretch of fighting has been intense. Our Skell fleet is pretty beat up, as is a lot of our equipment. We need to perform some large-scale maintenance, but we're all out of Aurorite. Was that one of the things I just got on like the left side there from like my mining probes, or am I losing my mind? There's definitely common resource needed for repairs. Mira's dangerous enough when your gear is working, but when it's not, forget it. Tell Kersey that you also think going outside with broken equipment would be suicide. Say that skill is the only thing that matters. Yeah, sure, let's do that. And you've been through enough tight scrapes to know how terrifying it can be even with working gear. We've got pathfinders and prospectors out gathering as we speak, but the more their equipment fails, the more casualties are mounting. I'd like you to mine the Aurorite we need for our maintenance and also gather 8 H19, high 9 maybe, ion thrusters that can be found in Noxilum. Don't I need to survey Noxilum for the next story mission anyway? You can also recover the data unit that fell there while you're at it. That would be a huge help. Do you mind? Okay. Planetary Pioneer Part 2. So it's another one of those ones that's like multiple quests. And yeah, you do get a mining probe for it. Limited half rim glasses? Sure. If I set as my navigation target, then it'll just say for like my current quest to like do the other 3. Gather the resources. Nah, don't set that as my active thing, Rob. Gather the collectibles. I'll set my active one as like the, yeah, this one. I'll set that as my active one. It's much appreciated. I have every faith you'll find everything, so I'll whip up a maintenance schedule while you're out. So access your comm device to connect to Frontier Nav and mine for that Aurorite. As for the rest, well, just be sure to come home safely. That's an order. Alright, that's it. Off you go. Do I already have the, do I already have the needed Aurorite? Or, hold on, missions. Let's see here. Hold on. Let's see here. So I don't have any of the things, apparently. Oh, I don't have enough Aurorite. That's gonna take me a little while. Find a spherical EM motor in Noctilum is that one. The proper chopper thing. Oh, I guess to, show the full thing there. Huh. Explore 3% of Oblivia. Okay. Okay. Well. Whoa, screen flashing. I can go check what other quests there are in the meantime. Thank goodness there's no fall damage in this game. Wait, there's stairs down here? Where does this go? What is this? What is this? But why? Okay. Oh yeah, I looked into a few quests in that game, and it does seem like the quest that does let you like fully change your avatar is apparently just available at this point, I think. I looked into it like shortly after the last stream, which was a little while back, far enough back that I don't remember exactly what it was anymore. But like, no, there was a prerequisite quest that isn't any of the ones I have in the list currently. There's some prerequisite quest that's available right now. Experienced Traveler, wow. Yeah, just gonna see if there's anything around here. My blade level is about halfway to the next thingamabob. What's the lore reason for overdrive? You're robots, is the lore reason. I don't know if you got to see like the reveal of that during the final chapter of the last stream. Oh yeah, I guess so chapter 5, the chapter that we just did. Okay, so the chapter that we just did, like at the end of the last session, revealed that, well, we fight these dudos, we fight the ganglion because the ganglion are like, Manon, come work for us whether you like it or not, and they're like, no! So we come and help them out, and we destroy the prone skell thingamabobs. And then Tatsu's all like happy and he's doing his dance and yada yada. Let's see if there's anything in the commercial district because there's probably some stuff there. And then you notice that like one of the enemies is still alive and they're gonna fire off like one last shot at Tatsu with the last of their strength. So you jump in and like use your arm to shield Tatsu, and your arm gets blown off and you realize that there's like robot parts coming out and that your arm that got blown off is just a mechanical arm. And Tatsu's like, what? Friend is a robot. And Elma's like, yeah, we all are. Oh yeah, we forgot to tell you this, didn't we? As she directs it to you, essentially like, oh yeah, you had that memory loss problem. You don't remember that we're all robots. So the story reason is that what they explain is that the humans that are left are in the life hold. The life hold, the main thing that we're trying to recover, and that we all are like essentially real humans, like our real bodies are there in the life hold and are somehow being transmitted to our robot bodies. And the reason for that was if they're like traveling through space for however many years it could be, then your whole crew needs to worry about like aging and dying and stuff. So they figured it made a whole lot more sense to keep their bodies in stasis and go into like robot bodies for the sake of the flight. But the life hold that had the real bodies is now lost somewhere on this planet that we have to find, and we're just stuck as like robots until then. So we had our robot arm repaired and stuff. I don't know what's with this weird kind of blocky stuff. Yeah, it's probably something like that. I've never played Warframe before, so I don't know. But with a name like Transference, it sounds something like that. So yeah, so there aren't like any biological humans anywhere like here in NLA. Oh yeah, that's the man on ship, by the way. They're our new friends now. And we can get technology from them and stuff, and they're like all hanging around here now. We made our first like alien friends here in NLA. I'm fairly certain we get some other ones later, but there's the man on. So yeah, all the human bodies are over in the life hold, and somehow they're being transmitted into like these robot bodies that we get to inhabit, like until we go and find the life hold again. And that big percentage that's on the tower there is revealed to be the remaining battery power on the life hold. So the game started at 60%, and now it's at 41% until it runs out of battery. All the stasis things fail and everyone dies. Is essentially what that is. So, what are these affinity missions here? So, I mean, the timer only starts going down when you as you do story missions, so it's not like there's a real time limit in gameplay, but story-wise, there's a time limit. So I gotta do Gwyn for this one. Sure, I'll do that. Where's Gwyn at? So yeah, that's what was revealed there. I'm fairly certain Gwyn is like up here, right? Yeah, Gwyn's right over there. So yeah, the story involves like, you know, that whole countdown there. You've only got so much time to find the life hold before all the humans literally die and your species goes extinct. Is essentially what it is. So the reason why you can activate overdrive is it's basically like freaking overclocking your robot body, I guess, or something is what it's supposed to be. I don't know why the other characters like Elma and Lynn that were fully aware they were robots but chose not to mention it couldn't use overdrive from the get-go. But for whatever reason, it's only after your character finds out that they're a robot that's like, oh, by the way, yeah, you can use overdrive now, which is you know, that whole thing where Bob, all right, Gwyn, come on in. Just thinking about me. Wow, how about you come do an affinity mission with me? Is what you do. So yeah, that's what's going on there. I don't know why if your consciousness only truly exists like in the life hold and it's being transmitted like to your robot bodies wirelessly like this, then I don't know how they can't just use that, like follow the signal to find the life hold. I don't know why that's not a thing that's possible, but apparently it's not. There's some quests over here. I'll just worry about it later. Let's go do this affinity mission for now. Or looking over at the time that I've been streaming thus far, maybe I should go do that and then like you know, this will be like a little bit more balanced of a part before starting said affinity mission, and then I can like go do the affinity mission in a little bit. But yeah, if the signal is being sent wirelessly to all your robot bodies, I don't know why you can't just trace said signal back to the life hold and find it. Hey presto, easy peasy. But apparently you can't. Apparently that's not possible. Unfortunately, so we're just left with no idea where the life hold is and just trying our best to find it before it runs out of battery and your species goes extinct. So there's that. There's that. So in Xenoblade Chronicles X, you could say that there aren't any real true humans. I think you're like a future party member. Is this a quest that unlocks you, maybe? Flunked again? Ah, stupid Walter is the worst instructor ever. Power tripping idiot. Yeah, can I help you? Kind of in a mood here, so make it quick before I bite your head off. What's got you so riled up? Thanks for asking. I'm going to explode if I don't vent to somebody. I'm a mechanic at the moment, but I've applied for a transfer to Blade. Except this idiot instructor Walter keeps failing me on the aptitude test. Says I can't handle ordnance correctly. Says I'm not mentally prepared for Blade. And he's flunked me 45 times in a row. Been studying every day. I even keep a set of books in the bathroom, which is very gross. Can you believe that? Or can you believe this? Why are you so set on joining Blade? Thank you for asking. It's about time a good listener showed up around here. I refuse to hole up in such a safe little corner while the fight for human survival rages on outside. Well, that's what I tell people. But outside NLA's walls is a whole world of experiences you can never find on Earth. It's got me burning with wanderlust. I want to set foot where no one has before, to see sights previously unseen. But Walter's got me trapped in this cage. I need out, man. I need to be free. Let's see here. If you're not fit for duty, you shouldn't venture outside. No, you shouldn't be doing that if you're not right. Oh, look at that. It's another Walter. They're cloning them now. I don't need this hassle, man. I'll just duck out of NLA on my own if that's what it takes. It's a Saya then. I leave today and ain't nobody gonna stop me. You know, it's probably a little nuts just to run off without the proper equipment. Think you can find me some protective wear and some kind of weapon? I mean, you're pretty much my accomplice at this point anyway, right? What? What? Transference from Warframe is a little more complex as experienced users can swap their real body with the object they're piloting or temporarily merge with other piloting. But it starts out the way you described how everyone's piloting their robotic forms here. Huh. Interesting. So similar yet different. Sure, I'll set this as the mission's name is Mamma Mia. Mamma Mia, that's a spicy meatball. So glad I picked a reasonable person. Grab iron blades and some combat bodywear and then meet me back here. Should be enough to weather any unruly indigents I come across, yeah? Oh, and if you could hurry, that'd be great. We got a fever for adventure, so I want to strike while the iron's hot. Okay, I'll go purchase those things from the shop, I guess. So yeah, another kind of idea with this story is that, like, if you die while in your robot body, or the mimiosomes as they call it, then like your body will still exist in the life hold and such, and assuming the rest of the people in the mimiosomes find the life hold, then you'll still be alive over there, you'll be a-okay, but like your robot body's just freaking gone. So it's like you kind of have like two lives, your robot life and your human life. You can lose your robot life, but you're not getting it back again until people find the life hold, is kind of the idea that it proposes here. So they say like you should be treating your freaking robot life here as if it's your real life, because if you don't find the life hold and it ticks all the way to 0, then everyone just dies anyway. Oh, freaking the shop's over here. What am I doing? So iron blades and combat bodywear, apparently. Oh yeah, we have all the Manon hanging out around here now because they're our new friends. Okay, let's see here. So, I mean, so wait, was it a dual blades thing? So dual swords, iron blades. Yeah, so I'll purchase. And then it was combat bodywear, I think. Combat bodywear? Sure, there we go. I did Mia's shopping, I guess. I got everything except for the spicy meatball. Deliver the equipment to Mia in the outskirts of the administrative district. Okay, I will go do exactly that. Just you wait. I will go do that. But yeah, so I don't know how exactly your mimiosomes do pull off overdrive, but considering like over in the name, I assume it's just like overclocking a CPU is all I can assume. I don't know if it's ever explained exactly. It's just like, hey, you're a robot, so you can use overdrive is basically all it is. So, hey, welcome back. You just missed my best friend in the world, Walter. You'll be proud. I got another big lecture about giving up on becoming a Blade operative, and I got another big lecture, and I just shut up. smiled real big, and listened. Why bother arguing when I'm about to leave the nest? That is, assuming you got the equipment I asked for. First up, a weapon fit to cleave a milesore in twain, the iron blades. Here we go. How volatile are the robots' power sources? It seems like the robots that you are in this are based off of like it mimics human biology to make it feel like as little like you're a robot as possible. So you still get your fuel off of eating food and like breathing and stuff. Like you, for all intents and purposes, your body works the same way as it would a human's, like fuel wise and, you know, sensory wise and such. Is the thing some weird futuristic technology thingamabob? And I think that Lynn said that the reason for that was to like make us feel as little like we're robots as possible, make us feel as much like real humans as possible. But they're clearly more OP than real humans, considering they can use overdrive. So I mean, awesome. Next, protective gear able to stop a charging suet in its tracks. Combat body wear. Here we go. Best present ever. With these bad boys, I can handle anything the indigents of Mir can dish out. Thank you so much. Wait, do I still not know your name? Wow, embarrassing. So what is it? I'll give you my name. Okay, cool. Strong name. I like it. But I'm terrible with names. So from today forth, I'm calling you Chief. Alright, now that I'm all geared up, I'm off. Are we gonna have to go save her? I'll put those other blades to shame and have Walter eating his words by the end of the week. Thanks for everything, Chief. Catch you on the outside, yeah? No, that's a mission complete. I assume this leads into like another mission later where we have to save her? Maybe? Segment recon complete. Okay. What got Linda 3000 TP? Interesting. But yeah, let's see here. Like, if you get shot in the core, do you just cause a world-ending explosion? Not as far as I'm aware. I don't think it's a situation where you've got, like, you know, a small nuclear reactor or anything powering you or anything ridiculous like that. I mean, a nuclear reactor wouldn't cause, like, a world-ending explosion, but, you know, one of those kinds of sci-fi kind of, you know, just crazy explosions if your power source goes around. I don't think there's anything like that, as far as I'm aware. But yeah, like the exos from Destiny, even though the exos don't need to eat for food, huh? I guess it's never really explained in this if you need to eat, but it does show the characters eating, so I assume it's needed. Oh, this is important. Hey, I'm listening. I just saw a Xeno that I've never seen before in the industrial district. Not sure it's supposed to be there. What? So it probably unlocks a quest there or something. Let's see here. They need those human things so the human minds don't reject the robotic body and rip themselves to pieces. Is that the way it is in Destiny? And this, it's just like to feel natural is basically the excuse that they give. But oh, another thing, Bob. Segment in Primoria has been updated. Tire's been sighted east of New LA. It can fly, so we need to be ready for it. I don't know why like so many of the roads got like have this weird grid thing, Bob, going on with them, but they do. So this is Gwyn's affinity mission, huh? Let's see here. If you accept this affinity mission, you won't be able to switch out essential party members or accept story missions until the affinity mission is complete. And we just completed chapter 5, so now we can do this, and it's a thingamabob with Gwyn, so I guess let's do it. Oh, let's catch up on this real quick first. There are people who've had their mind transferred into robotic bodies, but the mind can reject the body when it realizes it isn't human. So the mind thinks it's trapped, so they try to free themselves from being trapped. Instead, they die and destroy their own body. Jeez. Yeah, I don't think there's anything quite like that in this story here. It's just everyone's just pretty chill with being a robot, I guess, within the world of Xenoblade Chronicles X. I mean, for the most part, but except the mission, yes.